Yes, education here at Riverflow International is made simple. Science made simple. Teacher Navasa here at Riverflow International. 2023 candidates can remember this number. Moses wanted to find the volume of an irregular object. Full stop. He had the following materials for the experiment. An irregular object like mine is here, okay? Then a thread like mine here in blue color. An overflow can like mine here, you can see it. This is an overflow can. And water. I have my colored water here. Okay. It is in the beaker. So that is what Moses had. Now they want to ask us some questions. Name one material Moses forgot to include in the list of his materials. First of all, this topic is measurement, and it is taught in primary 5. So any child who is past P5 or who is in P5 and has already studied the term 1 should be able to answer this question. If you cannot answer this question, then there is a problem. Now, let's come to the question. Name one material Moses forgot. Now, I have them here. This is what you require to do this experiment. This is called a displacement experiment or displacement method of finding the volume of an irregular object. And in this case, my irregular object is the stone. And then you also need a thread or a string. Then you need an overflow can, or what we call a eureka can. Eureka can. Okay? Then you also need water, like I have here, my water. Now, what Moses forgot was this. Guess what its name? This one. This one is what Moses forgot. And we simply call this a measuring cylinder. A measuring cylinder. A measuring cylinder. As simple as that. That is what Moses forgot among the things he was supposed to have. Now, what is the use of the thread in this experiment? You can see the importance of the thread. It is already used to tie the thread, and this thread will help us to even continue and immerse. So we are going to say that the thread is used to tie the irregular object. To tie the irregular object. We can say that, but we can also say that the thread is used to immerse. To immerse the irregular object. The irregular object in water completely. If I say the word completely, I mean that the water should, that the stone should, or the irregular object should completely be immersed in water. But someone can also say that the stone or the thread is used to I think the same thing, mainly these two. Then they want us to describe how Moses will get the volume of the irregular object in this experiment. So now what we are going to do, we are going to talk about one step and then we do it. It depends how you give these answers may depend on where you studied from or how easily you understand the experiment. Now my step number 1 would be tying the irregular object with a thread. remember here, they have said he had a thread. If they had said had a string, I would have put a string here. But since he had a thread, I would say a thread. Now, when you come here on my experiment table, I have already tied the irregular object very well with the thread. So I have my step number 1 and I'm done. Now, I'm going to put it here. Number 2, I'm going to say fill the overflow can. If they had said they had the eureka can, I would have said eureka can. But since they said overflow can, I'm going to use the same words. With the water until it starts overflowing. Until it starts overflowing. Yes, so now we are going to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get, this is my water, I'm going to pour like this. You can see the water. I pour until it starts overflowing. So once you see water coming out from here, just know it has started overflowing. Like that. So you can see water is already overflowing. That was our step number 2. Now, we are going to step number 3. Step number 3, we are going to say gently immerse, or lower the irregular object, in water completely. So we are going to say that gently immerse the irregular object, or gently lower the irregular object in water completely, which water is now in the overflow can. So I'm going to come and put here. And maybe before you do that, you can completely and you say and place the measuring cylinder below the spout. Of the overflow can. Or you could have started with this. You first press this becomes our number 3, and then gently lowering becomes our number 4. But either way, since now I've put it in one sentence, it is okay. So which means I'm going to come and put this one here, and then after putting it here like this, then I gently lower. You will see water being displaced. So I lower slowly like this. So water has been displaced and it is here in my measuring cylinder. Now, number 4, I'm going to say read the volume of water displaced in the measuring cylinder. In the measuring cylinder. You get? So now from there, I'm going to come and make sure that my eyes are at the same level with the level of water displaced, and I read. For example, according to mine, here this water displaced. You can see on the scale, this is graduated. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I will come and say that it is 14. That is mine, 14 mils. Which means that even here we could have said that Moses forgot a graduated measuring cylinder. Measuring cylinder. As simple as drinking porridge without sugar. Very simple. Thank you very much. Do not forget to subscribe. If you have any comment, drop it in the comment section. But you also share with a friend. Press a like. Thank you very much.